Hello, good afternoon, and you're very welcome to the Lanxess Arena in Cologne for the VELUX EHF Final Four. This is the second semi-final. It pitches HC Vardar of Macedonia against FC Barcelona Lassa of Spain. Earlier today, Telecom Vesprem, tragically you might say, lost 27-26. This game is coming up in about 15 minutes' time.
Blame on me. Oh, some Don't put your blame on me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our referees for our second semi-final. From the Czech Republic, Vardar and
Well, that was a fantastic second opening show for the second semi-final, and the referees for this from the Czech Republic are Horacek, Novotny, two fantastic referees. Well, the teams are going to be introduced very shortly. If you've just joined us, it is the second semi-final on day one of the VELUX EHF Final Four, and it is Vardar versus Barcelona. And away to your right, Vardar will be introduced, starting with, well, that guy. Nice armor. Arpad Sterbeck, of course, played before for Barcelona. He's not going to be the quickest out of the tunnel. Take it easy, Arpad. Don't want him stretching anything before the game. Stoilov comes behind in the big line player, Stoyanche. Then after him comes Strahinja Milic, another big man coming out, 26 years of age, 2 meters tall he is. Then after that we have Moraes, the man who used to play up in Kiel. They let him go, and he actually looks not a bad player, the Brazilian. Then it's Jorge Maqueda, the big right back. Behind him comes Alexander Deverin. Last season had that really bad knee injury, and this season hasn't really played that much. Behind him, Igor Karacic, then Alex Dovicevaeva. Then it's Ilya Budovic behind him, who's the specialist defender on the team. I love a Budovic, the Serbian. He's a great player. Then comes Joan Canellas, the Spaniard, number 21. He's losing the hair. He said to me, Tom, I wanted to look like you. He actually said that. I remember when he had hair, but then I remember when I had hair. Then comes Luka Sindric and Ivan Čupić behind him. Ivan Čupić, of course, the man who lost a finger in a freak accident, but plays right wing. And he lost a finger on his left hand. One of my favorite all-time players on the left wing, Timur Dibirov, the Russian. And behind him is pal Daniil Shishkarev. Both who played here with Tchaikovsky Medvedi back in 2010. Luka Borzan then, and finally Mihailo Marcinic. Two big lumps of lads. Mihailo is 2 meters 2, and Borzan is 2 meters 3. I mean, they are enormous. I think Marcinic high-fived me today and I found myself in the swimming pool. I mean, the guy is just enormous. They're quite a big team in certain places, but then the speed is Karacic and Duchabayev for the Sitric. All right, let's see what Barcelona have to offer. It's a dog. Is it a dog? Okay, Perez de Vargas is out first. Great game against Kiel in that second leg, 46%. Then the man who has given them so many years great service, Jesper Nordesbo, and behind him Tomas Gonzalez, the only two players remaining from the first VELUX EHF Final Four Barcelona team. They're the only two guys left from 2010. That is incredible. Then we have Raúl Entrerrios and then Cedric Sarando, one of the best defenders in the world, in my opinion. Behind him, Borko Ristovski, the second goalkeeper from Macedonia, interestingly enough. And then behind him comes Arinho, the left winger, second left winger, but plays very well in the 5-1. Then Valero Rivera, his father, of course, was the big coach in Barcelona. Valero went off to France for many years and now he's back. A good pal of Victor Tomas from youth categories. Then Nguesson, Sipchak is behind him. Then we have Dicamem, the young French player. He's only 19 years of age, 195, he's 26 goals. Then comes Viran Moros. Behind him comes Joan Saubic, who came back, but he's back right now, number 37. Then everyone in Germany knows this guy, Philipp Jicha, one of the biggest cheers of the day reserved for him. Then another guy who came from Kiel. So three players from Kiel on this, two on this team, one on the other. It's Vail Jalouse, the Tunisian, and then finally number 77, out comes Kirill Lazarov. Another Macedonian on the Barcelona team. And Lazarov on 76 goals in the Champions League this season. Valero Rivera, 67. Vail Jalouse, 53. Victor Tomas, 54. They're pretty much the top scorers on that Barcelona team. The Champions League anthem is played just before the fair play announcement. Dibirov, 65 goals. Sindrich, 54. Duchabayev, 74. They're pretty much the top scorers on Vardar. As we move along, Dicamem, Vail Jalouse, Kamil Sipchak, he must be delighted. Left from Płotsk, look at him. The hand is on the jerseys, wound up. Nguesson, Ristovski, Philipp Jicha. Can he be a player today? We haven't seen it this season. He's more of a defensive man these days. There's Arinho, number 13. Raúl Entrerrios, well, he's been here, he's won it. Jesper Nordesbo, he's been here, he's won it twice. Victor, twice. There they are. Novotny and Horacek, good luck to them. And there is Stojan Stoilov beside him, Arpad Sterbik. He was amazing against Flensburg. Morais, then Dereven, then Milic. Then you have Igor Karacic, Duchabayev, Shishkarev, Kanelias, Borozan, Abudovic, Sindrich, Marcinic, Makeda, little Levan hiding behind everyone. And then there he is, proud as punch, great beard, Timur Dibirov. I showed him a photograph of, I put it up on Instagram of him sort of all those years ago in 2010 and him now. And he said, Benjamin Button. I haven't changed.
And in the interest of the sport of handball, we kindly request you, the spectators, to support your team in a fair manner and to show a positive attitude towards all participants and spectators. Thank you.
I didn't think she could do it any better than the first time, but she actually did it better again. The fair play announcement as they move along. Victor Tomas, all the players, this time they both move and high five. Well, we've got them, the lights come back on, at long last I can see everything. So what are we talking about here? Barcelona and Vardar both got buys to the quarterfinal, and they won their quarterfinals easily in the end. Well, who can we pick out? Morais, he's impressed me a little bit in the line this season. Makeda, well, he can be a little bit crazy. Dereven we haven't seen much of. Igor Karacic, 51 goals, great player. Duchabayev, 74, great player, very individual. Abudovic, the big block in there in the centre. Kanelias coming back to some form. Sindrich, sensational this season. Čupić, big buy. Dibirov, you could hang your hat on him. Every single time, fast break, interceptions. Clever team. This team is a clever team. They play nice, quick handball. but they also have the power when they need it. The power comes from Borazan in that left-back position. You look at Barcelona, Xavi Pascual, 2 VELUX EHF Final 4 championships, Gonzalo Perez de Vargas. It's going to come down to him and Sterbic perhaps in this game. Victor Tomas, well, you know what you're going to get all the time. Same with Raul, Sarando, great defender. Arinho, in that 5-1, he can mess up a team. Valero Rivera, fantastic. Engie Song coming into his own a little bit. This jersey weighs much heavier than most jerseys. Viran Moros, the same. He and Sarando together in that centre block, sensational. Filip Ika playing a lot of number 2 defensively. And Vail Jalouse, as long as he's not playing against Kiel, he's pretty good. He plays against Kiel, he tends to fall apart. Okay, as I said, they're going to bye. They both won their groups. Well, we've mentioned them already, haven't we? 74 goals, Duchabayev, 76 goals, Kirill Lazarov. Kirill Lazarov leaving at the end of the season, going to Nantes. Good luck to him there. Victor Tomas just making sure everything's right, maybe have a touch of the ball. Ivan Čupić, 39 goals, but he's sharing with Chichkarov. He seems to be playing a lot more lately, Čupić. Winner last season, of course, with Kielce. And Victor Tomas, look at that, 54 goals. He's never injured. I mean, he plays even when he is injured, and he never loses his place. Good luck to the referees. I get the feeling that this game will be more open, it'll be more skillful. These two teams, of course, can defend, but it's not their priority. That was a nice close-up of Raul Gonzalez there, and there's Xavi Pascual. Well, we know what happened to one Xavi earlier on today. Let's wait and see what happens. Barcelona in defense. It is from the right as we're looking. Valero Rivera playing on the left wing defense, then Yika, then Viran Sarando. Dikemem gets the nod at the start. That shock of blonde hair, you're not going to miss him. Outside him is Victor Tomas and then Perez de Vargas in goal. They're playing from right to left in the light blue, green, turquoise. I don't know what colour that is anymore. What would you say? Green? Blue? Green. And then it is Vardar from the left. Dibirov, Borazan, Sindrich, Duchabayev. On the right wing is Čupić, and on the line is Morais. Now Sindrich, ball is high. Yika's gone. Is it Yika's day? He's intercepted the first one. He scores the first one against Starpat Stelvik, and he's done that before. 1-0. It was a poor pass. They read it, and in fact, if you watch what Yika did there, he did that quite a few times against Kiel. In fact, I think he did it about 3 times and scored as many goals in that game as I think he'd scored in the entire Champions League to that point. So it's a little trick he has. Out goes Sarando high on Duchabayev. Ball already moving quicker than the first game. Borazan goes up. Foul, and he's down and he's hurt. I heard that bang as he came down. Dikemem, I hope he's okay. He's after hitting his head. Did you hear that bang? Oh. Dikemem hits him in the air. And Borazan comes down. He's no arm. Look, he comes. Oh, he gets hit in the air as well by Viran Moros, I think. And comes down. Oh, that was tough. Up he goes. Save Perez de Vargas. Yika looks. Yika doesn't find anyone. He's held up by Borazan. Borazan's going to be in trouble. Well, they only give him a yellow card. I cannot believe it. Sipshak has no jersey off, and Xavi Pascual's already roaring at him to be ready. Yika's looking. He's held up. Oh, that's more than a yellow card, isn't it? Even early in the game. 1-0 Barcelona, 1:45 gone. 1:45 gone in the game already. Dikemem, Victor Tomas, Vail Jalouse is on in the attack. Sarando and Viran Moros are coming on as 2 specialist defenders. Watch the movement from this Barcelona team. They do these little carousels, little movements. There's the second line. Now it'll all change. Now he moves. Dikemem, Raul Entradios loses the ball over the sideline. Good defense from Vardar. Čupić breaks it. Finds Borazan. That's a goal. My goodness me. I think he wanted to go into the net with the ball. Look at this again. Čupić sees him. Gap is there. Look at him go. Oh, my goodness me. Look at this. That is brilliant. Through the gap. No chance, Perez de Vargas. He tried everything. 1-1. Valero Rivera, all the little carousel, all the little switches. Here comes Sipshak. Now more movement again. It's all at 9 or 10 meters, and then suddenly, boom, they move. Vail Jalouse keeps going, but he's held up by Abudovic and by Canellas. Let's have a look over there now. Čupić, Makeda, Abudovic, Canellas, Borazan. Entradios, lovely ball. Vail Jalouse, good goal. and they did everything they could to try and put him off, but it wasn't enough. Now they break it. Dibirov looks. Dibirov comes to his right to Canellas. He wanted it to be quicker. Off goes Makeda. On comes Duchabayev. As we were watching the action replay of the goal, it's a good goal by Vale Jalouse, I have to say. Did well, did better than I thought there. Morais comes on. I mean, it's 3 changes. Sindrich is on now. Duchabayev is on. Morais is on. So 2 teams making a lot of changes. Sarando and Viran still that centre block. Yiche is the 3rd. So they're making a lot of changes. 3 changes, both teams. Duchabayev, reverse pass to Bodazan. Normally that's Sindrich who's there. It's an attacker foul. Viran looks, plays it comfortably to Gonzalo Perez de Vargas, and just there. Yiche does well. Yiche does very well. Then he comes off, and on comes Vale Jalouse. So you're going to have to get ready for a lot of name changes here, because Canellas, Sabudovic, and no, Sindrich stays on. Dibirov comes out in that 5-1. They want to break up this movement, and lots of teams have tried this, and it hasn't worked for them. Vale Jalouse hit in the air. Nothing, says the referee. Play on. Here we go. Sindrich plays it on. Bodazan up, save. Chupic with it. Chupic hit by 2 men. Ball comes out to Sindrich. What a save, Perez de Vargas. Oh, he knew where that one was going. Dibirov plays it to Bodazan. And already you can see the difference in this game. It's more slick, it's quicker, it's classier, not as gritty. Duchabayev fighting there with Morais over the bar. Free throw, says the referee, and a yellow card for Viran Moros, who comes over to the referee to say that's okay, no problem. 2-1 Barcelona lead, 4 minutes, almost 5 gone in the game. Sindrich. Oh, he goes alone. Oh, he's brilliant. Sindrich. Now, he's one of the smallest guys out there. I think he only stands 185. 185. Rebound of Valero Rivera on the rebound. He was in there like a cat. Got that rebound, buried it. No chance, Stedvik. Shot from Dikamem. Easy save, rebound. So quick onto it. I mean, where you call a lot of players by their second name, you should really say Rivera, but Valero Rivera sounds so much better. There's a poetry to it. A bit like Victor Tomas. You can't just call him Tomas. Sindrich, you can call Sindrich. Bodazan, up he goes again! Oh, he's a monster of a man! Second goal for him. Top corner, no chance. Gonzalo Dikamem with the ball. Plays it to Yiche. Yiche says, relax. Vale Jalouse probably doesn't thank him, but gets back into his position. Off comes Sarando. Bodazan, oh, no problem. Viran Morris is there. Sarando gives him a little shove and he still buries it. 3-3. Feeling each other out. The mover from Barcelona again. Jalouse. Valero Rivera. Entre Rios. Dikamem into Sipchak. Great goal. Nice turn. Good effort at trying to block him from Makeda. Maybe could have done a little more, but did okay. Chupic is fouled. Down he goes. Ball at the 11-meter line. There's the ball in. Sipchak. He could do no more. He was inside. It would have been a penalty anyway. Good goal from the pole. Sipchak. First goal of the game for him. 35th goal overall in the Champions League this season. Morais with the ball. Plays it to Sindrich, who plays it on to Duchabayev. Down deep in the wing. Chupic down deep in the far side. Dibirov, they're playing at about 10, 11 meters. Dikamem defending at about 10 meters. It's almost like a 4-2. Not quite a 3-2-1. Maybe we could call it a 3-2-1. Now look at the change. Viran comes out. That's really good defending from them. Oh, breaks to him. No chance. A lucky goal. They want attacker foul. It could have been. First goal, Duchabayev. It could have been an attacker foul. Referee didn't call it. This is the point here. Nothing. Correct decision. Correct decision. But great. Look at the defensive switch that Barcelona made. How quickly Viran let the player move and stepped out. Really good to see. That's a little bit of a change in the Barcelona defense playing this this Vardar team. Now it's Canella setting the 5-1. Dibirov follows his man. He's sticking like glue to Victor Tomas. And Serdios, Dikaman, nothing. Push. Yellow card, Canellas. 4-4. Well, they probably would have liked the referees to allow that play to go on. And Serdios, second switch, Victor Tomas, Dikaman. Jalouse, Dikaman, oh, he comes back again. What's he going to do? Ball to Jalouse. Jalouse buries it. That was a nice goal. Looked like they'd lost it a little bit, but he managed to find the gap on the far side of the goalkeeper, and Stedovic was going the wrong way. 5-4. The young guns are doing quite well at the moment for Barcelona. Here's all the changes. 3 on, 3 off. It's like ice hockey. Duchabayev. Borazan out to the wing. Timur Dibirov, nothing. Get up, says the referee. Perez de Vargas read it, saved it. Victor Tomas, what can he do? Oh, he goes for this shot. Probably do better to hold on because it wasn't on. Great defending. They've lost it. No, they win it back. No, they've lost it. Yes, they've lost it. That's, I mean, Borazan is down. Looks like he's hurt. Referee will say stop, which means Borazan will play no part in the game for the next 3 attacks because of the injured player rule for sure. Now, here we go. Tomas gets in. Down goes Borazan. That's a really good defense from Victor Tomas. He just gets it in the jaw there, just at the base of the ear from Victor Tomas, and that's probably what hurt him. Victor Tomas just misses out on Borazan landing on him. But Borazan, well, he looks in a bit of pain there, but he's back up. Well, the referees didn't give the injured player rule, even though they stopped the game. Obviously, he didn't. I'm going to get this injured player rule explained to me now. Please don't tweet me about it. Vale Jalouse, Rivera, Entre Rios, Dicamem, Victor Tomas, Jalouse. Oh, it's only if the physio comes on. Thank you very much, Carson. That's why you're here. So no physio, no injured player. Borazan gets up, Borazan shoots. Another save, Perez de Vargas. That puts him at 4 saves. 50%, 4 from 8, Perez de Vargas. I was talking to him in the media call yesterday, and I said, you know, that performance against Kiel, he said, I just felt like I was on another planet. He said it was one of those days when I knew nothing could go wrong. That's amazing when you hear a player explain that to you. Okay, it's 5-4, 10 minutes gone. Almost as low scoring as the first game, but not quite. Jalouse, Dicamem, look at the speed! Oh, that's super! Down went the defence in the middle. Someone fell over. First goal for Dicamem. Have to see it again. But in the end, Dicamem was 1 against 1, coming at speed, and there was no chance for the defender to recover. There's the pass, and down goes Makeda. And Chupic has a choice to make, and he really has no choice. But Dicamem did well there, 6-4. It's not easy to score against Sterbic, and he does it well. 2-goal lead, Barcelona, 11 minutes gone. Sindrich, Borazan. Oh, my goodness me. 3rd goal for him, and every one of them is the same way. Bang, top corner, over that side. Sindrich, nice play, Sindrich. Just continues to run. Look at the little touch he gives Sarando. Out of the way, Sarando. That's clever. Which leaves a lot of space for Borazan. Dibirov out again in the 5-1. Dicamem, Tomas comes this side. Second line, will move back. No, stays where he is. Another goal for Vale Jalouse. 3rd goal for him. And the Vardar defence looks at 6s and 7s. They don't know what's going on. There's too many gaps. Look at this. I mean, what's Makeda jumping into the middle there for? Honestly, what's he jumping there for? He jumps out of the way of the ball. That's incredible. I said amateur hour for the goal that Nielsen let in earlier on the fast throw-off for Paris. And that was the same there. Penalty, says the referee, for Victor Tomas. Not the best fast break we've ever seen. Counter-attack, but they somehow got there in the end, and they could they could make it a 3-goal game. Well, Valero Rivera steps forward, number 17, to take his first 7-meter of the game, but he's already got 1 goal, if I'm not mistaken. Pah. Well, he sold Sterbic the broken wrist, didn't he? Down goes Sterbic. I have to say, second goal for Valero Rivera. I don't want to poo-poo the defense of Vardar because they do have a good defense, but there's no doubt about it that the performance of Sterbic maybe showed their defense to be a little bit better than it was, because he saved so many individual shots and 1-against-1s, and really he put in a tremendous performance. And sometimes that can mask problems that might be in the defense. And right at this moment in time, Barcelona are taking advantage of their shots, taking advantage of the movement, the open play, the gaps that are existing, and it's 8-5. And then another technical fault down the other end from Vardar gives Barcelona control of the ball again. Vardar maybe just a little nervous, first time in the game. Lazarov goes against Moraes, the Brazilian, playing for the Macedonian club, stops the Macedonian playing for the Spanish club. Entredios, wild shot over the bar. Technical fouls, and 5 altogether for Vardar. Moraes, down he goes, a little bit theatrically if you ask me, 2 minutes, and I can't believe that now. I mean, Moraes, if there was a diving board involved, you'd give that 5.2 with a difficulty of 3.6. I mean, it's Victor Tomas against Moraes. It's 1.72 m. Sorry, Victor, I'll check that properly. It's 1.78 m versus Moraes, 2.4 m. The bigger they are, the harder they fall, right? Power play, open, goal. Nice play, Canellas. The entire defense moves over. Second goal for Djubayev. They move over to cover Canellas. That's a nice little fake. Virdan can't get back. Great play on the line there by, was it Moraes? Yeah, just keeps Virdan just busy enough that he can't get back. Nobody's home in goal, 6v6. From the left it is Rivera, then Jaloux, Entredios, Lazarov. It's Saubic comes on in place of Victor Tomas, of course, because Victor Tomas has that 2 minutes, and Sipchak on the line. Here he comes on the wraparound. Now here comes Lazarov into the centre. Looks basic, looks normal. Vale Jaloux almost loses it. Now the ball goes to Raul Entredios, now to Lazarov. He gets fouled. The hand is up for passive play. Sipchak will take the ball on the 9-metre line. Canellas, Sabudovic and Makeda are ready for anything that Lazarov can throw them. The hand is still up. It's fouled again. Sipchak goes down again. They're going to have to go for the shot, and they're going to have to go for the shot quickly. But there's nowhere to go. The entire Vardar defence is over there. Great blocking by them, and the ball is over the sideline, and I think the hand is still up for passive play. Yes, it is, because it hasn't touched the goalkeeper or the post. Right, ball comes out, still passive play, and we're down to 28 seconds on. Up he goes, the shot goes out for a corner, and it's still passive play. And it's down to 18 seconds left on the 2-minute suspension. Clever play by Barcelona, but really, that's it. Once he made that pass, that was it, time, and Canellas breaks it, plays it. That's a lovely ball coming from deep, Makeda. And Canellas waited, he realised he'd nowhere to go. First goal for Makeda, coming from deep. Watch Canellas, he sees, he looks left, he looks right. Then he knows he's got to be there. Nice pass, wide open. Canellas coming at speed, and suddenly it's a 1-goal game, 8-7. Dale Jaloux plays it behind to Lazarov, and he goes wild with the shot over the crossbar. Ball breaks to Borzan, ball breaks to Canellas. He'll go alone, you know. Save. Perez de Vargas says calm down. 1-goal lead. Sarando off, Virlan off. It's slowing the game down, all these changes. You kind of think the game could flow much quicker, but the coaches know exactly what they want to do. And this is what they've decided. Timur Gibridov out in that 5-1 again. Reverse pass in Tredios. Now it's open, and he's hit. Beautiful ball. Got to be a penalty, and someone else is in trouble too. Not for this foul on Sipchak, I think. Yeah, it's for the foul on Tredios first, I think. Chupic, yep. Great decision by the referees. They spotted, they let play go. There's the foul. Chupic gets his 2 minutes. And in fairness, Canellas doesn't do too much. I mean, really, it's Tredios fouls his own player because he's pushed. I think that's why the referees give a penalty. So, Chupic off for 2 minutes. What can Valero Rivera do against Arpad Sterbic? Sterbic now 37. Seems to have been around forever, right? 37 years old. Facing Valero. Scores. Jesper Notisbo being readied. I'll tell you one thing. It seems to me that after... I'm trying to see how many minutes are gone of the game. After 12 minutes of the game, Barcelona have a plan. 17 minutes of the game, sorry. 17 minutes of the game, I better put my glasses back on. Xavi Pascual has a plan. He's using an awful lot of players here. He's got Enguisson and Jesper Notisbo warming up behind the bench. You can just see them there. Sindrich to Canellas, back to Sindrich. Sindrich and a timeout call by Vardar. Let's listen to what Raul has to say to his team. Used to be he did them in English, but it's all changed now. He does all his timeouts in Macedonian.
Treba da vidíme така, Елвана Бацука, Алекс, ама не треба да нападне знову. И тука е прескување са Вуко. Еден јако, ама чекај, најверојатно...
En ataque, si somos uno más, cambiamos para jugar con doble pivote y jugamos con pase y va. Y entonces estamos en ataque. Sipa, Jesper, Tim, Kiro, Víctor, que vuelves ahora ya directo, y Valero aquí. ¿De acuerdo? Eso en el ataque, para cambiar. Si no hay tiempo, porque tal lo otro, volvemos al 6 contra 6 normal. Venga, va. Dale. Vamos. Vale, marcha. Vale, tío, vamos.
Well, the timeouts are over. The teams are back on. Vardar is still, as you were, except for Marcinic on the line. He's a big lad, and Shishkarev is playing instead of Chupic out in the right wing. Bodosan, Sindrich, Duchabayev, Marcinic on the block. Look at the movement from the Vardar team. And Barcelona's defense was moving there, but in the end, fourth goal for Bodosan. It's just the speed he's coming. Look at that ball, and again, Sindrich just hits and Tredios out of the way, and it's 1-on-1. Bodosan coming at that top speed against Sarando, and he buries it 9-8. 18.5 minutes gone of the game. Marinho now warming up on the near side, right ahead of me. Lazarov, lovely little ball into Sipchak. Sipchak scores it. 2-goal lead again. Second goal for him. 10-8. 24 seconds left on the power play. It's just so simple. So simple in the end. Abudovic has no choice but to come out, but then Canellas, he's got to do something. All right, he might make the wrong, he might go with the line, then the ball is passed, there's a 2-on-1 on the other side, but that's the danger position. Canellas is just looking at it. Got to do better than that, Joan. Bodosan back on. Marcinic in on the line, the far side. Shishkarev waiting on the right wing. Sindrich, ball, Bodosan again. Number 5. Same side every time against the goalkeeper. 2-minute suspension for Sarando for something that happened. The referee's giving him a bull's look there. They're not happy. Meanwhile, the suspension for 2 minutes is finished for Vardar. Here it is. No 2 minutes there. I think that Bodosan is already gone. And so now Barcelona, let's see how much time they waste on this 2-minute suspension. They got 1 minute 40 seconds out of the last one before they lost the ball. 19:30 gone, empty goal Barcelona, playing 6v6. Enguesson is on now on the left back, and what does Valero Rivera do straight away? Take a foul. Keep the clock running, 20 seconds gone on the power play. Enguesson, ball to Dicamem. Dicamem, Valero Rivera, off the crossbar. Not the best shot he's ever taken. And now they have to defend. Oh, you could see what he was trying to do. He's just trying to curl it into that top corner, maybe take the inside of the post and come in. 10-9. Vardar ain't going away, that's for sure. 20 minutes in the first half gone if you've just joined us. Vardar in black and red, playing from left to right. Barcelona in blue or turquoise. Duchabaev into the line. Well, that was going nowhere. That was the strangest thing because I think Diberov normally shoots there. He's got time, he's got space, he's coming at speed. And he didn't fancy it. It's strange. No one was there. Maybe he was expecting a Kempa from somebody. From Duchabaev. 6 lost balls, technical faults from Vardar. At this level, you lose games for that. Sipchak, Enguesson, Valero Rivera is being shadowed by Čupić. Great save, Sterbic. Rebound, Čupić to Canellas waits. They've got a man extra. They've got to run that ball. Here we go. Oh, he's lost it, Čupić. He wins it back. Referees say play on. Sipchak, sorry. Sipchak absolutely one-handed pulls him up onto his feet. And then apologizes to him. I mean, there was nothing subtle about it. Watch this. Čupić goes down. We'll just watch Sipchak just pull him up. Oh, did we see it? No, what a pity. That was quite funny. It was like you'd nearly lift your child. Great save. It's like you'd lift your child off the ground, you know, get up. Nice Kempa, nice save. He's a top goalkeeper, Pérez de Vargas. He is now 6 saves from 15. He's at 40%. Still 10-9. Sindrich. Oh, another poor pass into the line, lost. Ball gets to Pérez de Vargas, Dicamem, now in Serdios, on comes Sipchak, on comes Enguesson, on comes Arinho on the left wing in place of Valero Rivera. This is a Barcelona team that can make changes. They have people in different positions that can do a really good job for you. Oh, he's done it. No, he hasn't. Lost inside. Ball breaks quickly. Canellas, basketball style to Duchabaev. That's it. Even Stevens, 10-10. And I have to say, third goal, Duchabaev. Barcelona shooting themselves in the foot ever so slightly here. I mean, they've had so many opportunities to really put a lot of distance between themselves and Vardar and just haven't taken them. Arinho, Entrerios, Dicamem, oh, he's passed, that's a great goal. It was the way he faked it and suddenly brought the arm stiff down to his side near post. Second goal. 1 goal lead Barcelona. Dibirov looks. He's hit. Comes back out to 9 meters again. No. Referees are happy to let the ball play from where it was. And again, it's just this breaking of the rhythm all the time with these massive changes in these two teams. Borazan in the left back, Morais on the line, Sindrich in the centre, still Duchabaev and Čupić back on the right wing, Dibirov on the left wing. Duchabaev, what's he going to do? Well, he's got Entrerios has him around the neck, but the referee decides the foul happened earlier. It's at the 9 meter line. Entrerios is off, Yich is on. And it looks like very soon you'll see Xavi Pascual taking a timeout because he's got the tactics board ready in his hand. So let's wait and see. Sindrich, Duchabaev, Plays it to Čupić, great ball. Sindrić, you've seen it so many times, but no, they didn't fall for it, Barcelona. The gap, there was no gap, and Sindrić had to go for a shot he didn't want to go for, but you've seen that so many times, but the winger doesn't go with him. Look, Yika comes back, you're right, needs to go to the left, it needs to go to the right wing, easy goal. Entredios, Arinho, Anguisson, Dicamem. Here comes Sipchak. Entredios, Anguisson. He's hit in the air. 9-meter ball. And the Vardar fans away to my left don't like that. One bit. Macedonian flags flying among them. Macedonian scarves. Great to see them here. Really great to see them. Congratulations, first time. Anguisson. Great save, Sterbic. Great save, Sterbic. He's just creeping up, isn't he? That's his fourth save. Borozan, Canellas. Borozan again. Sindrić looking for it. Canellas did all the work. Now he's got to get off, and Morais has got to come on. Morais is a giant of a man. He's absolutely huge. 2 meters and 4 centimeters tall. You wonder why he didn't make it at Kiel. He's a big line player. Looks good over here in Vardar, I'll tell you that. Here he comes. Happier, of course. Sunnier weather. Ball, brilliant, brilliant, great save, Pérez de Vargas. And they lost it on the they lost it. It was coming out to both Dicamem and Victor Tomás, and I think each thought the other guy was going to get it. There's the save, super save, and they're both looking, and they both lose it. Well, I can't believe it's nearly 30 minutes in the first half. Sindrić. Oof. Vardar was down on the ground. Referee says to him, stop the flopping. There. Sindrić took steps. Correct decision from the referee. 11-10. Well, the first game was 11-11. First game was 11-11 at half-time, and we were saying it was ultra defensive. This doesn't look ultra defensive, it just looks ultra nervous. Morais, penalty, says the referee. And there's no doubt about it that all these changes are really interrupting the rhythm of the game. You can't have a fast break if the coach is telling I want 3 guys off and 3 guys on. Nobody seems to know where they might be. I mean, if we check the stats here, minute by, well, we can check the stats plot. Maybe we can find out how many fast breaks there have been for both teams. But fast break goals, 3 for Vardar, 1 for Barcelona. In 2 teams that pride themselves on fast break and counter-attack, we haven't seen it today. But then again, semi-finals, sometimes coaches overthink them. They've got a long time to think about it. It's all about details. Čupić facing Ristovski. Oh, he scores it. It's a clear goal. Ristovski looks at the referee as if to say, oh, come on. But I think he knows that ball was clearly over the line. Clearly over the line. Great lob. Hits the underside of the bar. That's gone in and over the line for sure. He's clever, Ivan. Very clever. 11-11. And Ristovski, I like to see that. I love seeing that with the referee. As if to say, okay, you're right. Entredios. Jalouse. Dicamem, 1 against 1 with Borozan. Now Jalouse saves Sterbic. Rebound is Borozan. Then it's Makeda. Makeda to Canellas. Canellas, where does he go? He goes to Borozan. Borozan was in his own way there, if you ask me. Sipchak goes against him. Sipchak hauls him down. Good bit of defending. Oh, and Raul Entredios is getting 2 minutes for nothing there, because I think it's Sipchak hauls him over. He's already on his way down, and Entredios happens to be the guy who's there. And in the meantime, Borozan looks like he's really hurt himself. I think he's shaking his leg there. You know when you see that leg shake, and you think to yourself, right, that player's not faking it. Here's the foul. Watch Sipchak here. Sipchak's got him, and he's already on his way down, and Entredios does nothing. Maybe Victor Tomás gets him in the face. Have to see it again, but Entredios gets 2 minutes. Yeah, he's as unimpressed as I am with that decision. Well, another 2-minute suspension for Paris. That's their, for Barcelona, pardon me. That's their third 2-minute suspension. It's okay. I said to Dragan Gajic yesterday, he played for Paris. He can all make mistakes. I apologize for that, Dragan. So Vardar, a power play, 2 minutes, 6v5 in attack. Sarando and Viran not playing as a centre block now. But Dikamem number 2, Viran number 2. Now the movement, here's Igor Karacic. Now Duchabayev, there's an attacker foul in there. Clever play from Sarando. Stoilov is going crazy because he says absolutely no way that happened. And I know the referees aren't, no attacker foul at all. That's great defense from Stoilov. But I know a referee maybe thinks, maybe I made the wrong decision on Inserlios, but that's great defense from Stoilov. I mean, a great block from Stoilov, but great defense from Sarando. So Barcelona, nobody home, empty goal. Jalouse, Sipchak on the line. Up he goes, shot, and there's 2 minutes for Makeda now. They really need to be calm here. They cannot lose the run of themselves and start arguing about what's going on. Makeda telling everyone to look at the action replay. You don't need that at this level. He's got to calm down, Jorge. And it's Canellas. Makeda? No. Up he goes. Hand in the face, Makeda. That's a 2-minute suspension. Good spot. So, each team down a player. What will Barcelona do? Well, they're playing with an empty goal, so they're going to play 6-on-5. Why not? Jesper Nodesbo. Second line with Sipchak. Up goes Kirill Lazarov. That's far too easy. There's an open goal. Igor Karacic sees it, scores it. Well, they're a player down as well. First goal for him, and the lead for Vardar. 12-11, and Barcelona shooting themselves in the foot. Arpad Sterbik now at 35%. Igor Karacic took his time, wondering, well, there was nothing anybody could do. That's a terrible shot from Lazarov. Here he goes again, and this time he scores it. This time he scores it. First goal for him in the game. 1 from 3. Ah, that's a great goal. That is a great goal. He waits for Abudovic just to ease to the right, then brings the hand around. Shishkarev and Duchabayev almost getting in each other's way there. Sindrich comes on, Stoilov comes on. I love Stoyancha Stoilov. I think his movement is, for such a big man, is brilliant. Penalty, says the referee. Victor Tomas can't believe it. He's saying no, 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 no. He won't look at the referee in case he says something else. Borzan is just getting an Indian head massage or something on the sideline there. He probably did really hurt himself. Igor Karacic. Viran and Victor beat the sandwich, clear penalty. So Ivan Čupić, what will he do this time? He's facing Perez de Vargas. He'll score, that's what he'll do. And the lead again, and the Vardar fans are delighted. Second goal for Čupić. And a timeout call from Xavi Pascual. And I really get the feeling there's no flow in this game, because and the players can't get a flow because there are all these changes and they're so slow. It's not like 3 guys are off and 3 guys are on like that. It's slow waltz out, slow waltz on. But let's listen to what the coach has to say.
Vamos ahora con un pivote solo, con Sipa, vamos una acción de +1. Hay que jugar hasta el final. Hay que jugar hasta el final. Hay que jugar hasta el final. Tener paciencia, hay 30 segundos. Luego tenemos el balón de inicio de la segunda parte, ¿vale? Y va Valero aquí y Víctor aquí, ¿vale? Entonces, escuchad, cuando vayan cerrados...
If you've just joined us, there is 30 seconds left in the first half. Barcelona have the ball. They're losing by 1 in the second semi-final of the day. Paris winning the first, 27-26 here at the VELUX EHF Final 4. Tomas Lazarov, Entre Rios wants him behind. Jalouse, Sipchak on the line. Lazarov with the ball with 12 seconds remaining. Ball to Sipchak, great move and great save. Great movement from Sipchak, but the save from Sterbic is absolutely tremendous. 1 second left. Sterbic doesn't even bother passing the ball out. And at the end of that game, Sterbic started to show his class. 7 saves from 19 puts him at 37%. 7 saves from 18 puts Perez de Vargas at 39%. But the key statistic in the end, 13-12. Let's have a look at the scores. 5 from 8, Borusan. And he's taken a bit of punishment too, right? 2 from 2, Chupic. They're all both from the penalty spot. And 3 from 3, Alex Duchabayev. Very nice. On the other side, 3 from 4 for Valero Rivera. 3 from 7, Vail Jalouse. Not so good. And then 2s and 1s along. Well, Barcelona looked like they settled in quicker. And when you think that Vardar are the debutants here, they haven't let their head go down. They're 1 goal ahead. But again, I get the feeling that just when I think the game is about to explode, it stops. And then it starts again. Well, that guy there has been tremendous towards the end of the half. Perez de Vargas, no doubt he started the better of the 2 goalkeepers. There's the stats, 62% scoring for Vardar. 8 technical faults, incredible, from Vardar at this level. And yet they're winning by 1 goal. 46% scoring only from Barcelona. They're taking the shots, but they're not getting them at the end. And 3 technical faults. 6-minute suspensions and 4. Too many from both teams. Referees cracking down. I think they're cracking down today. Borusan on 5 is way out in the lead in the top scorers of the game. Jalouse, Rivera, Folk, that's Valero Rivera, of course. They're on 3. Duchabayev is on 3, and then it's 2s and 1s all the way down. Barcelona need to get into a bit of a rhythm here, but so do Vardar to make this game. Okay, the first game wasn't exciting as, you know, tons of goals, but it was an exciting game. This one still has to ferment a little, shall we say, has to come to the boil. But the second half will be live in about 15 minutes time. There is the scoring breakdown, 10, 20 and 30 minutes. We will be back with you for the start of the second half, so do please join us then. Until then, it's goodbye for now. Well, we rejoin you here in the Lanxess Arena for this second semi-final between HC Vardar of Macedonia and FC Barcelona of Spain. 2 minutes to go. Well, 1:40 until the whistle for the second half goes. It's 13-12. Vardar lead in a game that was incredibly disjointed. Of course, more goals scored than in the first game. It was 11-11 at half-time. 13-12, as I said, a 1-goal lead for Vardar. If you look at the plus points for Vardar, Sterbic towards the end of that second half really started to make a difference. And the second wave counter-attacks of Canellas finding the player, whether it be Makeda, whomever, or Alex Duchabayev breaking through, has been good. On the Barcelona team, you get the feeling they're they're at a higher level than Vardar, but they're making a lot of incredibly silly mistakes. But the game as a whole is disjointed, with each team basically changing 3 players from attacking to the defense. So it becomes very, very difficult for the game to get any kind of flow. Now, whether Barcelona decided to do that for the first half to keep players rested or not, I don't know. It's rare that Entre Rios will be taken off for defensive duties, and it's also rare that Saranda wouldn't play some form of attack in on the line. But for today, at least, Sarando and Viran are playing as specialist defenders. Whether that changes or not is a different story. There's Raul. Well, he's masterminded a 1-goal lead, Raul Gonzalez. Of course, former assistant coach to Talant Duchabayev, a long time ago now. And now his assistant coach is a former player of theirs, David Davis. So, Barcelona, there's Javi Pascual, scratching his head, probably wondering, have I overthought it? Have I overthought what's going on? Because sometimes coaches at the top level can. 30 minutes to go to decide who joins Paris in the final tomorrow evening. at 6 o'clock Central European time. Make sure you're there for that. Of course, before that at 3:15 in the afternoon, there is the bronze medal match. The referees from the Czech Republic blow the whistle to start the second half. Makeda comes on, defending on the near side with Timur Dibirov. Then it's Abudovic, looks like Borzan on the wrong side as well, and Čupić, and out front is Canellas. But in attack, Valero Rivera, it's Entre Rios, Dicamem, Tomas goes in second line. Engason to Entre Rios, saved by Sterbic. Sterbic knocks it out over the end line. Oh, and he's hurt himself there. Here's the shot from Entre Rios. Wasn't the best shot you're ever going to see. Sterbic had it covered all the way. There was a little bit of a fight on the way in to get the ball back. Now Morais back on the line. Canellas off, Sindrich on. Borzan in the left back playing. Alex Dujubayev on the right. And they set it up. Engason and Dicamem out at 9 meters. Now Viran changes. Now he changes again. Dujubayev, Borzan, Sindrich on the wrong side for that right hand, and Alex Dujubayev on the wrong side for that left hand. A lot of movement, a lot of players ending up in the wrong place, that's for sure. Sindrich again plays it to Dujubayev. Dujubayev fakes into Morais. Save. Perez de Vargas. Morais didn't really look there, did he? He just turned and had a pop, and Perez de Vargas had closed down the angle. Valero Rivera to Entre Rios, to Engason, to Dicamem. Victor Tomas still on the right wing. Now the overlap on the left-hand side. Here's the little carousel on this side. The mover from Barcelona, always the same, always good. Dicamem, shot, saved, rebound is Victor Tomas, and he makes no mistake and gives us a little tumble at the end. 13-13, first goal of the game for Victor Tomas. 2 minutes gone in the second half, first goal of the second half. Well, up until now, you have to say that Sterbic has been knocking the balls into not dangerous positions. That one time comes all the way out to Victor Tomas, and he makes no mistake. A lot of room out there. Morais. Dujubayev goes past Engason. Engason pleads his innocence. Vardar won 2 minutes from the bench, but it's going to be a 7-meter throw. Here's Engason coming across. I've seen him given, I've seen him not given. Perez de Vargas still has the imprint of the ball on his nose. Looks like he's been peeling onions as well, doesn't he? Čupić fakes one. He sold him the dummy and he bought it. 3 goals for Čupić, all from the penalty spot. And I think that ball in the face maybe threw Perez de Vargas for a loop. I think he can still read select on his face after that. Dicamem, Engason, Valero Rivera, Entre Rios, Tomas. Engason, what can he do? Goes through, that's a good goal from the Frenchman. First goal of the game for him. He was 1 against 1, he sidestepped, turned the body and got a nice little bouncer past the goalkeeper. And the changes again. Makeda, lazy in defense, but it's a good goal. Puts it past the feet of Sterbic in goal, and it's 14-14. Sindrich, Borzan facing Dicamem. But he doesn't move on his own, Borzan. He waits for that ball. When he comes at speed, up goes. No, it's Sindrich. Sindrich now goes for the second switch with Čupić. Ball to Dujubayev. Back to Borzan. Back to Dujubayev. Great save, Perez de Vargas. And down under the pressure was Engason, who's asking, was that not a foul? And he gets to his feet very gingerly. Morais hauls him down. I mean, it's difficult to get excited about this game. This is the semi-final of the VELUX EHF Final 4, and these two teams look like they're training. Dicamem. Ball, brilliant. Save, brilliant. Rebound. Duchabaev all alone scores. Well, Sipchak has had 2 clear shots on Sterbic, missed them both. 4 goals for Duchabaev. And that one there bounced right into the grateful hands of Duchabaev. Sterbic on fire at the moment. DKM. Something going on in there in the line. Sipchak's got to score that. Here we are again. Look at this. He's all alone. He's got to score that. That's a great save though by Sterbic. And Trelios, arm around the neck from Canellas. Referees decide it's only 9 meters. Sipchak, Engaison, Rivera, Engaison, Dicamem, Engaison. And Trelios, hand will be up for pass of play. It is up for pass of play. Dicamem, back to Engaison, into Sipchak. Well, I really don't know what to say at this stage. I mean, has someone got 2 matchsticks I can stick in my eyes, keep my eyes open watching this game? Really? Ah, finally, a shot. Engaison, 2nd goal for the Frenchman. And that brings them level at 15-15. 24 years of age he is, came from Chambéry, of course. And we saw him when he was younger playing down there. He used to have those dreadlocks, looked pretty cool. And it was a big move to Barcelona, and he's a good player, and he's come on a lot. Duchabaev, a bit more speed in the game now, in the passing of Vardar, and that's no, they managed to pluck it out of the air. Ivan Čupić does well. Ball back to Duchabaev, Duchabaev back to Čupić, Čupić almost loses it. Now ball back to Sindrich, hand is up for pass of play. Sindrich to Borzan, Borzan save, rebound is Engaison, Engaison stops it. I mean, at this stage, you wonder why any of the wingers are even running a fast break. Ball comes out, stop. And that is not the Barcelona way. I say this every year, and I'm going to say it again in 2017, my 8th edition of the VELUX EHF Final 4. Semi-finals are never good games. There's too much at stake. You know, you don't want to lose it, and you find it hard to win it. But right at the moment in time, you wonder which of these teams can actually do anything. Now Jesper Notisbo's on. And Trelios sidesteps, goes for the fake, now plays it to DKM. Duchabaev goes with him. He tries to play it into the line to Jesper Notisbo. And Jesper Notisbo's got 3 guys around him. He's got no chance. Ball breaks Duchabaev. He almost double dribbles. Ball goes to Čupić. Čupić, Duchabaev. Game is stopped again. And here come all the changes. Borzan is off now. Karacic is on. Sindrich and Karacic together, I'll tell you, this is dynamite if it's played well. Dynamite. And with 7.5 minutes gone in the second half, we might just see the last 20 minutes and odd with these 2 together. Karacic to Duchabaev, to Karacic, nice little layup. Plays it over to Čupić. Čupić plays it into Morais. He's got to pass it. He doesn't, but the referee gives him a 7-meter anyway. Morais looks at the crowd, up gets Engaison, and he gets 2 minutes for his troubles. Another power play. Well, in all honesty there, maybe there is a 2 minutes, but how can you make the decision who it is? Valero Rivera's all over him as well. Engaison, he's not happy with himself. 2 minutes suspension, as I said. Ristovski comes on in place of Perez de Vargas, does his little warm-up, gets the stretching going. A Macedonian facing a Croat. Fakes one, and he scores it. Same decision, 16-15, 4th goal for Čupić. And Čupić has been unerring from the penalty spot today. Would I be right in saying that Ristovski played for Ryan Neckarleuven last season? I think he's a good goalkeeper, and there's been a couple of games for Barcelona this season where he came on when Perez de Vargas maybe wasn't 100% in the game, and has done really well. But overall, we haven't really seen him. But that's because Perez de Vargas is the #1, that's for sure. And Trelios goes again. Yeah, it's got to be a penalty. That's a great ball in. A great ball in. And 2 minutes for Budovic. That's their specialist defender on the bench for 2 minutes. Look at Notisbo here. He fights for this ball, manages to get it, they get his arm. It wasn't the best of balls, but look at Jesper. Eyes only for the ball. And I mean, that guy's been such a great servant for this club. Yeah, I know they need to change. He's getting old and Sipchak's coming, but this just might be the place where you need Jesper Notisbo. He's not going to miss 2 of those shots that Sipchak had. Valero Rivera facing Milic. Fakes him. Oh, that's a nice one. 4th goal for him for the penalty spot. Well, maybe not from the penalty spot, but 3 from the penalty spot. Oh, nice. That's a nice penalty. Hey, Milic nearly got it as well. 16-16. Nine minutes gone in the second half. Čupić, Karacic, Duchabayev, Stoilov now on the line. Great save, Perez de Vargas. Sarando holds it open, goes for the lob. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, Viran gives him a little hug to say, gives him a little sugar. Don't worry about it, pal. Is that the guy you want the ball in his hand? Oh, he's not the guy you want the ball in his hand, right? In that situation? Yeah, understandable. How much would he love to be playing Paris tomorrow? The Frenchman, you know? Čupić. Oh, you know, I didn't even see the ball leave his hand there. 5th goal for Čupić. First one from open play, I think. Oh, good goal. Yep. Čupić still feels the passion, still feels the heat. Well, that goes off a defender out over the end line, which means it's going to be a corner ball to Barcelona. It's already taken. Lazarov on now, Veljalu's on now, and Tserios on now. The block from Jesper Notisbo. Oh, that's great play, and Tserios. That was clever play. First goal of the game for him. But they went with Jesper. That's the key. Jesper's a dangerous player. And Cañellas doesn't quite know what to do. And they score. 17-17. 10:44 gone in the second half. Morais on the line. Sindric, Duchabayev, Karacic. That's the back line. Still Čupić, still Dibirov. Dibirov, we haven't seen him today. Ball is out to Karacic. The block is in there with Viramoros and Jicha on this side. Now Dibirov goes. Now back to Sindric. Now Victor Tomas is one-on-one with Duchabayev, but follows back into Dibirov. Sindric tries to go through, and it's 2 minutes for a push, says the referee, by Sarando. That's the second 2 minutes of the game. Let's look at it again. Morais. Well, there is a push. Oh, actually, there was a timeout called by Vardar, so no dice.
Intentar saltarlo por debajo. No va a pitar la falta en ataque de aquí. Esta no la va a pitar. Pasarla por debajo. ¿De acuerdo? Bien. En ataque. Wally. Mira. Vamos a hacer Flensburg con uno menos, no hay problema.
Well, great shots in those slow motions, but I'm just trying to figure out has Sarando's 2 minute suspension stood, and I think it does. But the timeout was called by Vardar. Whether it was before or after the whistle is anyone's guess, but the 2-minute stands. It is a power play now for Vardar, 17-17 with 11 minutes 13 gone in the second half. Duchabayev, Sindrich, Karacic, great save, and the rebound is caught by Valero Rivera, who falls over for good measure to waste a little bit more time. And as we've seen for Barcelona this game, they can waste the time. Here it is again, Karacic, 2 good hands from Perez de Vargas. It's not going to go down as the greatest save in the history of the world, but it's not bad. 46% for him now, 38% for Sterdvik. Canellas out again in that 5-1. What is he doing out there? Is he just standing? Is he doing? Is he going to move? Is he going to intercept? We don't quite know. Here's the Barcelona movement. Jesper Nodesbo. Now it's Vail Jalouse. They're still moving. Still shaking. Lazarov, hand is up for passive play. They've wasted so much time again. There's almost a minute gone. The foul comes in. Attacker fouls, says the referee, against Intrelios. They break it. Canellas, Karacic, Sindrich, one step, plays it back to Karacic. He goes down, he scores. 18-17, and finally a little bit of a counter-attack. 2 goals for Karacic in the game. Looked like he lost it, but managed to pick it up again, and that's a good goal. 6 fast break goals for Vardar now, only 1 for Barcelona. So 28 seconds left in the power play, a goal behind. Barcelona, empty goal. No one is home. Victor Tomas to Intrelios. Lazarov plays it to Vail Jalouse. Vail Jalouse to Intrelios. Jesper's not open. Intrelios goes for it. He's fouled. It's a 9-meter ball. Meanwhile, Perez de Vargas is back on. 5 seconds left in the power play. Vardar want passive play. Are they going to get it? Vail Jalouse goes up for a shot. It's crazy. It's a crazy shot. No reason to take it. And Vardar in control of the ball again. Well, Vardar, a man up or a man down, look very strong in the power plays. Karacic, Sindrich off the post, rebound is Duchabayev, and he scores it. Barcelona players were like Cinderella, running away from the ball. 5th goal for Duchabayev. No one wanted the rebound. It hits the post, comes out, and Duchabayev, standing there, picks up the rebound, and he doesn't need a second invitation. And Barcelona, they never changed their style of play. Still this movement. Now, Victor goes in second line, now moves back out again, and Dibirov hasn't followed them, but Lazarov is through. That's a lovely little goal. Did you see the movement? They have to be so aware of where every player is. 2nd goal of the game for him. Lazarov goes through. Very rare you see that now. Lazarov going through like that. Victor Tomas is trying to rally the troops. He's having a word with Viran Moros. 1918, Vardar still leading. Karacic, Sindrich. Stoilov now in on the line. Vail Jalouse goes out. He has to be careful. Oh, they've lost it. Gerardo dives on the ball and holds on to it like he scored a try in rugby. And Victor Tomas, I think, was looking for the ball and saying, I can go here. It's a terrible pass from Chupic. He could have given it, but decided not to. Probably the best decision. Although I don't think Stoilov was going to catch Victor Tomas. (1918), a goal down and in control of the ball. Barcelona come back. Lovely ball into Intrelios. Penalty, says the referee. Very, very clever. And Raul Gonzalez is having a word with Karacic. Karacic didn't quite understand what he wanted him to do. And Intrelios saw the gap, and Victor found him with a nice little pass. In fact, to be honest, Abudovic doesn't need to do anything because Intrelios can't really turn. But when you've got like a split second like that to make the decision, well, it's easy to sit here and say you should have done. So a chance again for Valero Rivera to equalize. I mean, it sounds kind of strange to say that Barcelona, who looked like they could cruise in this game, have a chance to equalise. He's against Sterbik. Oh, Sterbik saves it. Valero Rivera went clever. Oh, the heads are down from the Barcelona fans. I don't see why. There's 14 minutes left to go in the game. But it's a chance. Oh, he never had a chance. Karacic, Sindrich, Stoilov moving to the gap. Everybody goes with him. Lovely ball! Oh, great save! Great save! They gotta fast break the ball there. It's so slow. Yika puts a bit of pace into it. Now he's got to get off, and they're playing a mass defense again. Look at this. They've played this so many times this season, but that's a great save from Gonzalo in the Barcelona goal. Almost nothing in the saving percentage. Almost nothing. Lazarov. Victor Tomas cruises into the centre. What does he do? Goes 1 against 1, plays it to Vail Jalouse, who's held around the neck by Stoilov, who's getting a little bit eager, shall we say, in there. Oh, and Trelios tries to go one way, then goes the other, and in the end gets held up, nothing happening. Sipchak on the 9-metre line. Vardar, not quite back 3 metres, but Vail Jalouse, he's hit, and Trelios goes, balls to the wing to Valero Rivera. No goal, no goal. Sterbik looks, finds Sindrich. Barcelona looking a little desperate at the moment to score a goal. Duchabayev goes again. Oh, he scores again. Never should be allowed to score that goal. But he's so good at an individual level like that. He just turns. 6 for him. Watch him turn. Turn, Sarando. Vail Jalouse tries to give him the hip. Doesn't work. 20-18. Are Vardar going in their first Final Four? Are they going to the final? Could be. Could be. You never know. Sarando takes it to Lazarov and Trelios. Vail Jalouse. Lazarov, that's a super goal. Around the corner, goalkeeper has no chance. 3rd goal for him. Watch it again. No power there. Around the corner, I say no power, but no full shot. It's just placement. He's so good at that. 1 goal game. And then he takes his break, as do those 3. So Borzan back on in the attack in place of Karacic. Stoilov, Duchabayev, Borzan, Sindrich. Facing Yicha, goes past Yicha like he's not there. Floor wipers are called on. .5 minutes gone in the semi-final. That's pretty low on excitement. Goalkeepers, 43%. Perez de Vargas, 40%. Sterbik. Borzan goes up, he's hit. 9 metres to the referee. It's very low on excitement, you have to say. And, well, the goalkeeper's definitely on top. Stoilov. Borzan, Sindrich, what can he do? He's up against 2 of the best defenders in the world. Gets it out to Čupić, who lobs Perez de Vargas. How calm was Čupić there? Looked like he was in the playground as an 8-year-old playing handball. Watch this again. It's like, yeah, you've come out too far. I know what I'm going to do. Bye-bye. Unbelievable. Čupić now 6 from 6. He's 100%. 2-goal lead, Vardar. Oh. Lazarov 4. One step, 1 jump. 1 goal. Down goes Ivan Čupić. Timeout's called. Floor wipers are called on. He's told to get to his feet. It's a 1-goal game. Well, the fans are trying to get themselves behind this game. I have to say, they're probably finding it very difficult. I think they thought that this game would be more flamboyant than it is. Borazan, Duchabayev falls, loses the ball. First fast break from, yeah, they managed to get it out to Arinho, who scores it. Finally, a fast break from Barcelona, and they score from it. And it's on a slip from Duchabayev, and it's 21-21. Now Sindrich, now Borazan, he's hitting it. That is an attacker foul. So clever, Yika, and the little fist bump between himself and Victor Tomas. Are we going to get a little excitement in this game here? Oh, that's clear. Oh, Victor Tomas, he gets an elbow in the head as well. The man has got a heart of a lion, doesn't he? I mean, he's the size of a, I don't know, a lion cub, but he's the heart of a lion. Oh, here we go. I'm trying to keep myself amused here. Nguesson fouled. It's going to be a 9-meter ball for Barcelona. Well, it's coming into that time of the game when games are won and lost. The last 9 minutes, the last 5 minutes. I'll tell you, if this game is even Stevens coming into the last 5 minutes, we might actually see some speed, some aggression. We might have, yeah, it's crunch time. And we're coming to crunch time. And these guys have to realize that this game can be won or lost. With momentum, 2 or 3 goals now for one team could really kill the tie. But we need something. We need to get off our seats here today. Nguesson saved. Stedovic almost lost, but Čupić dives on it. I'll tell you, Čupić, he's got the scent in his nostrils from last year of what it means to win a Final Four. And he is really putting himself about today. Very rare you see Ivan run that much. But he dived on this one, I'll tell you. And there's upper passive play there. The shot comes from Nguesson, and Stedovic reads it. I like to see that from Varane. He's encouraging Nguesson. You know, he knows this is a young Barcelona team. I mean, take away the obvious 7, and the rest of the guys are like early 20s. You know, maybe just 20. Dicamema's only 20. It's a young team, and they've made a lot of changes this season. Pérez de Vargas is 24. So they are a young team. They've a lot to learn. To get here is amazing. But at the same time, finishing top of your group in Group A, that group, there should be a bit more belief than we're seeing today. Borazan. Oh, he goes alone. I think he travelled. Yes, says the referee, he did travel. That is a great decision. He took that last one step on the fake to go for the shot. Didn't need to do it because he had the switch on. Look at Xavi Pascual. You think he just won the final. He's delighted about a travelling call. That says an awful lot about the game today when a coach reacts like that. Well, Barca now. From the couple of hundred Barcelona fans behind us. Well, they need to give them some encouragement. 21-21, almost just over 7 minutes left in the game. Nguesson goes, sidesteps, he's hit by Makeda. 9 meters is the referee.
All the fans from Barcelona, let me hear you scream! All the fans from Vardar, let me hear you scream! Everybody, clap your hands!
Entrerios. Referee wants it all over, Budovic and Sipchak. He wants Sipchak up. Sipchak's a giant of a man. Well, look at that. I mean, that's a serious fight in there at the line. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Each player equally to blame. Referee is quite right. Timeout called. Barcelona. Let's listen to what the coach has to say.
Mano, vamos mano, no te metas mucho y entonces cuando venga Kiro, aquí arrastra, Aitor ábrete y cuando te llegue la bola tú trabajas 1 contra 1 con Makeda, ¿vale? Un poco la misma acción que jugamos en Kiel al final del partido, ¿de acuerdo? Bien, eso una cosa. Luego otra cosa.
Daj tuka i potem jedna słowa. Treba da napadne Stuka, okej? To treba da iznese. I Piker treba da terza Stuka. Ajde. Na kogo? Pači se od Pepelin, sega do Piker.
Well, there's no doubt that Perez de Vargas, who is currently on 42%, is a key factor in Barcelona still being in this game. If you look at the chances that Vardar have, they're clearer. Barcelona have to really work to get a chance against Sterbic. You might be shooting over the defense. Abudovic in there, Makeda in there, they're big and strong. So at this stage, it's anyone's game. 21-21, Engesong goes, he scores, that's a great goal. And there was a foul by Makeda, and even though Chupic ended up in the 6 meter area, the referee allowed the goal, and Raul Gonzalez isn't happy about the concession of it. Well, there's no way that Chupic was getting anything there. I mean, he's a meter inside the area anyway as Engesong's jumping. A 1-goal lead for Barcelona. Borozan, Sindrich, Borozan, Duchabayev. That's a great goal. That was so clever what he did there. Watch it. He waits and just kind of backspins it. He puts a backspin on the ball past the goalkeeper's leg. Here, that's super. I mean, because normally the goalkeeper's expecting Duchabayev, he's just going to throw it as hard as he can and hope for the best. That was really clever. 22-22. Couple of timeouts left in this as well. This game ain't over by a long shot. 24 and a half minutes gone in the second half. Barcelona, Vardar, semi-final, VELUX EHF Champions League. Ball goes to Sipchak. This time he scores. That was a super ball. Soft hands from Entrerios. And finally, we may just be off our seat. Third goal for him. Look at this, soft hands. Well, I tell you, Sipchak's lucky he wasn't called inside there because he used the inside to get across. Oh, that's it. I mean, it's I've seen guys get called inside for that. That's it. It's the little decisions. Goal lead, Sindrich! Someone could be in trouble. No, says the referee. Second goal for Sindrich, and I'll tell you, he took some bang off Yiki on the way through there. Brilliant. Well, I think counting that again, steps. That's steps. He doesn't get called. Maybe the referees figured we let Sipchak away with one down the other end. So it's 1-1, whether they did or they didn't. So, Engesong, Lazarov, Victor Tomas, 4.5 minutes remaining. Sipchak, Lazarov, Entrerios. These are key moments for guys who know what they're at. And up goes Entrerios, and he's hit by Canellas. Comes down quite heavily. Makeda comes down too. And it's a 9 meter ball. Engesong, Entrerios. Up he goes. Oh, he tries to lay it into Sipchak. Nothing. What was he doing there? There was no need. Canellas. Makeda's got to be an attacker foul. Had to be an attacker foul. Makeda, what is he doing in that situation? Incredible. What is he doing? Look at that. I mean, he's got Chupic outside him, free and easy. A man who hasn't missed a shot today, and he goes alone. Victor Tomas, save. Rebound is Makeda. Well, redeems himself a little bit. Lazarov, not much space for Victor Tomas there. He didn't really have the room to go for that, but what else was he going to do? 3 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the game. Dibirov, Borozan, Sindrich, Borozan, Duchabayev waiting, but Arino out high on him now. It's 2v2 in the middle. Sindrich goes through. Penalty, says the referee. Inside defending, I think, is going to be the final call if we watch it again. And the camera's on Yika, so let's say it was Yika was inside, because it wasn't Sarando. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, Vardar, so many times knocked out at that last 8, so many years in the shadow of Metalurg over there in Macedonia, and suddenly here they are. Well, if they score this, 3 minutes from glory. Very clever Ristovski. Very clever Ristovski. Čupić. Well, they don't need him to play pressure pushing down on me here. Čupić scores! There was no pressure pushing down on him. Tomas Lazarov, Entredios, Tomas Lazarov, Enguesson, a goal down. They need a goal from somewhere. Oh, Lazarov loses it, gets the wobbly knees in there, but he's held, says the referee. Lazarov again to Enguesson, side steps, what can he do? Back to Entredios, up to Lazarov. Gosh, what? Has he scored it? He has! Amazing goal, 5th goal for Lazarov. 2 minutes to go, there's going to be a timeout surely called here. How does he score this? Makeda's up at him, but he manages to find that far bottom corner. That's what's brilliant about Lazarov. That is what is brilliant about him. Look at that for a goal. 24-24. The first game, which we thought was ultra defensive, finished 27-26. Just shows how important goalkeepers are in handball. Sindrich, he's been brilliant! And he's brilliant again! Gets a vital goal! 25-24, 3rd goal for him. But it's his speed is causing Barcelona all trouble, all day. Brilliant Sindrich. Brilliant Sindrich. Enguesson. They've got a minute to find a goal. They've a minute to find a goal. And goals haven't been easy to come by today. Enguesson fouled 9 meters. Goals have not been easy to come by today for either team. But you get the sense with the defence that Vardar are playing, unless they absolutely mess it up completely, they'll have a defender between the shot, and then after the defender, you've got Stervik. I would be worried if I was Barcelona here. Plus, they need to score early enough so that they don't give Vardar the last attack. Enguesson, who wants to take it? That's the question. Foul in there in the line. Timeout is called. Timeout is called by the referees. Timeout called by Barcelona. They're going to have to come up with some miracle here.
Valero, Tim Sipa, Raúl, Jesper, Kiro, Víctor. Estamos 7 contra 6. Jugamos pase y va aquí con Tim. Juegas tú, pase y va. La permuta, ¿de acuerdo? Aguantar un poco, hay que venir para el repliegue. ¿Quién va? Raúl. A ver, viene Raúl aquí.
Idemo sa него, нема да играме ту на сето, па тоа има 30 секунди. Идемо sa него. Имам темпо.
Trčimo u hod, kad se obrani, odbije na loptu. Confianza, hay gol, Barça. Vamos, vamos.
Well, the last bit of advice, he's used his timeouts really well, but you can be sure there's going to be a timeout. If they score, there will be a timeout straight after this by Vardar, so that Raúl González can have a final word with his team. 39 seconds left. Empty goal, Barcelona. They're going for 7v6, much like Bestman did in the first semi-final. Two lines are Notisbo and Sipchak. Lazarov, Sipchak, Enguesson, Lazarov, Entredios, Victor Tomas. They're going to waste as much time as they can. Hand is up for passive play. Lazarov, that's a great goal! Great goal, Barcelona! Clever, clever play. Timeout, Vardar, with 17 seconds left. I'll tell you one thing, that's the best bit of play we saw all day. In terms of team handball from Barcelona, whose hand do you want the ball in? 77. Not a great block by Jesper Notisbo. No chance, Stervik. Look at the focus.
I nekoj od njih so segundos que izleze. I ne treba da čekame do kraja. Ako imame šanse da dame gol, da dame gol. Verso treba da vide.
Víctor, y en cuanto empiecen a pasar, nos vamos aquí para atrás. Hay que intentar hacer que su ataque sea un poquito más lento. Hay que cerrar el 1 contra 1 de Sindrich. El 1 contra 1 de Sindrich. Darle el punto débil y cerrar la ayuda al punto débil.
Vardar is going to go with Chupic, Dimitrov wings. Stedvik goal, although unless they get an interception, Barca, that ain't going to happen. Sindrich in the center, Stoilov, Duchabayev, Borazan, but Barcelona go 3-3. They don't want to give them the chance. They don't want to give them the chance. Ball is with Duchabayev, it's with Sindrich. Stoilov's in there, Borazan, what will he do? Gets hit, it's Chupic, Sindrich! What a goal! Oh my goodness me! Sindrich has won it for Vardar! What an absolutely classic goal from the wee man! 187! That's all he stands! I might have added a few centimetres. I think he might only be 185, but he jumped. And not even the great Perez de Vargas could stop that one shot. Look at those dejected faces on the Barcelona bench. I think they know they didn't do themselves justice today at all. But look at those people. It's the #1 sport in Macedonia. How many Macedonians are playing for them? I look along. 1. I think there's only one guy. 2. Angelov, but he's not there. Dimitrovsky, did I see him on the team sheet? I don't even know if I saw him on the team sheet. But look what it means to those people. First time at the ball, first time at the circus, and it's their first time in the gold medal match. And look at this again. Oh, ball Sindrich, how on earth does he score that goal? How on earth does he score that goal? Lucas Sindrich. And this is a guy who came from Metalurg. And when you come from Metalurg to play for Vardar, it's like committing a mortal sin. But look at him. Look at that face. That is what handball is all about. It's what sports is all about. It's what winning is all about. Oh, God bless you. You're great. Well done, Lucas Sindrich, and congratulations to your team. In the end, Barcelona just weren't there today. They had Perez de Vargas to thank for being in the game, but as an attacking force, they didn't look like they had it. Lazarov did his best to get them back into the game with some good goals, but I tell you, it's well deserved for that Vardar team. They committed some terrible technical fouls. They made some messes of things, but they gave it a go. And when you give it a go, you got a chance. Congratulations to the 2 referees today from the Czech Republic. They were great. Victor Tomas knows it's not going to be his year for another year, and those years are slowly rolling on. Jesper Nodesbo realizes he'll never probably be here again. He's moving back to Denmark, and it's quite difficult for the Danish clubs to qualify for the VELUX EHF Final 4. But listen, we're going to leave you with these celebratory pictures on the screen. We're going to get ourselves in position for a few interviews. Hopefully we'll have some Vardar players to you very, very shortly. Ivan, in the end it was the little guys. Your ball to the other little guy, winning goal.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. It was a tough match, and all I'm processing in my head, but at the end I think that that better team wins. I think that we first 5-6 minutes we are adjusting to the atmosphere and everything, but when we come to our track, I think that we control the match and play good defense, the offense, and you know, you need to have a little bit luck, and we have it to the end and score last goal in last few seconds. So congratulations to all my teammates, and tomorrow is new game.
Absolutely, but for the spectators, it was a tough semi-final to watch. It looked a bit slow, there wasn't much rhythm, a lot of mistakes. But on the court, how did it feel?
Yeah, it was like what you say. It was a tough game. We make at the beginning three changes there also, and we didn't play fast at the beginning, and we were a little bit careful because we lose few balls. But at the end, it was tactic match for both sides. It was, you know, 1 against 1, 2 against 2, little bit mid pivot and everything. But we have a little bit luck, and I hope that we play better tomorrow, because against Paris we need to play better than today.
Hey, listen, congratulations, well done.
Thank you very much.
Hello, Alex. Alex, that was one of the hardest games I've ever had to watch. What did it feel like playing in that game?
Ooh, I don't know what I feel. I feel so excited, but at the same time, I don't know the score. I don't know. I cannot feel everything that is happening in the terrain. I think the squad was today amazing. We play like a team. We won like a team, and we only must to rest. Tomorrow is the big final, and we are there.
Yeah, listen. When we go to the Lazarov goal, there's 17 seconds left, and I had said in the commentary, Raul will take a timeout immediately. What did he say in that timeout?
He only said that we must to play focus, we must to play hard. This last attack, we know that we are so strong when we attack like we know, and he only said that we must to score goal.
He was right.
He was so right.
Hey, come here. I just said to Ivan, the two small guys. Ivan, you're one of the small guys. You got the small guys won the game today.
Yeah, okay, but we are small, but we can fight.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Congratulations, well done.
Thanks so much.
Welcome to the second press conference following the semi-final between HC Vardar and FC Barcelona Lassa. One thing is certain, we'll have a new European champion tomorrow, following Vardar's win 26-25 against Barcelona, 13-12 at half-time. Introduce my guests first on the stage, Raul Gonzalez, coach of Vardar, and Alex Duchabayev on my right, and from FC Barcelona Lassa, Xavi Pascual and Victor Thomas. So to the Victor first, and to Raul Gonzalez, what was the secret of your success today?
First of all, I want to say congratulations to the team
Barça and for the coach, because I think they played very good all season and he did a very good job during these years. We are very proud because we passed the eliminatory. It was very difficult. At the beginning, in the first 15 minutes, we didn't play so well as we want, but we feel better and better. And in the second half, we played better in defense, in attack, and Alpa was perfect in the goal. And we had to play tomorrow, and we are very happy, but we have to forget everything and focus on the next game, because now we have a chance to play the final, to pass to the final, to win the final, and it will be very difficult.
Thank you. Xavi, this is the first time that Vardar have beaten Barcelona in the Champions League. What happened in the game?
Well, first of all, congratulations to Vardar and his coach, and good luck for tomorrow. I think that was an equal game. I'm very, very proud of my team, but when my team put all what we have, I only can say congratulations to my team. Tomorrow we will play against Vesprem, the third position, and we will try to do our best face again. I think that to play the Final Four always is complicated for everybody, and I think that they deserve to play the final tomorrow, and good luck.
Thank you. Alex, you have very passionate fans at Vardar, and I'm sure this means a lot, not just to your fans, but to your team as well. How does it feel to be in the final at your first VELUX EHF Final Four?
Okay, first of all, I must say congratulations to Barcelona. They think they do an amazing performance this year. Not only today, I think all the season, and I think only today we beat because we play like we know. At the end, I think we have a little bit of lucky because these games are always the same. The small details in the last seconds will decide the match, and today we have this lucky, and we are now in the final. Now we only must to rest. We must to prepare the match. We have less than 24 hours, and we must to rest and to prepare the match for tomorrow against PSG.
Okay, thank you. Victor, I'm sure you and your teammates are bitterly disappointed. You've only lost 2 times this season. How does it feel now to not make the final on this occasion?
It feels awful. It feels really bad because I think the team's work during the whole year has been amazing. I think nobody expected us to be leading the group we lead. Playing very well and ending the group in the first position. And of course, we came here with a lot of confidence and a lot of motivation to try to be in the final, but we knew that beating Vardar would be a very difficult work. They did a great work today, and there is nothing wrong to say to my teammates and to our fans. We did everything we could. We followed the plan. We did what we thought it was the best to beat them, and we couldn't. And it was a game that already people sitting here said that it was decided for small details. And yeah, congratulations to Vardar. And of course, for respect to our job and to our families and the fans that travel all the way from Barcelona to here, we have to try to get as best as possible tomorrow to try to give them a victory.
Thank you very much. I'll open the floor up to any questions from journalists. If that's not the case, thank you very much, and congratulations to Vardar. See you tomorrow.